Hey tech enthusiasts, welcome back to CircuitPoint. I'm here to save your wallet from smartphone sticker shock. Look, not everyone needs to drop $1,000 on the latest flagship with 47 cameras and a built-in espresso machine. Sometimes you just want a phone that works, doesn't lag when you're trying to text, and won't leave you eating ramen for 3 months. Today we're breaking down the 7 best budget smartphones of 2025, and I'm talking genuinely good phones here, not just good for the price compromises. We've got options for Apple fans, Android enthusiasts, and even worried parents who need to keep tabs on their kids without hiring a private investigator. Whether you're looking to spend under $200 or you can stretch to $500, I've tested every single one of these phones. And trust me, some of these budget gems will seriously surprise you. Let's dive in. iPhone SE 3rd Gen. Kicking off our countdown at number 7 is the iPhone SE 3rd generation. And here's why this little phone is still relevant in 2025. This is literally your last chance to own an iPhone with a physical home button. We're talking about the end of an era here, folks. Sure, it looks like it time traveled from 2017 with that iPhone 8 design, but don't sleep on what's under the hood. Apple packed the same A15 Bionic chip that powers the iPhone 13 into this compact beast. That means you're getting flagship performance in a phone that actually fits in your pocket without creating a rectangular bulge. The 4.7-inch Retina display might seem tiny in today's world of massive screens, but it's perfect for one-handed use. Plus, that Touch ID sensor? Still faster and more reliable than most Android fingerprint readers out there. Here's what really matters. This phone will get iOS updates for years to come. The 12-megapixel camera shoots surprisingly good 4K video, and it's IP67 water resistant. For anyone who misses the simplicity of classic iPhones or has hands that weren't designed for 6.7-inch screens, the SE is your nostalgic gateway into the Apple ecosystem. Samsung Galaxy A26. At number 6, we've got the Samsung Galaxy A26, and this phone proves you don't need to spend flagship money to get that premium Samsung experience. Samsung really stepped up their budget game here. That 6.7-inch Super AMOLED display immediately catches your eye. We're talking vibrant colors and deep blacks that make your Netflix shows pop. But here's the kicker, 120Hz refresh rate at this price point. Scrolling through Instagram has never felt this smooth on a budget phone. The Exynos 1280 processor paired with 8GB of RAM handles everything you throw at it. Gaming? Check. Multitasking? No problem. And with 256GB of storage plus microSD expansion, you'll never have to play the delete photos to install an app game again. Camera setup is solid too. That 50mm main sensor captures surprisingly detailed shots, and the ultra-wide lens is perfect for those group photos where someone always gets cut off. Plus, Samsung promises 6 years of Android updates. That's longer support than some flagship phones get. The 5,000 mAh battery easily lasts a full day, and with IP67 rating, you don't have to baby this phone. For Samsung fans on a budget, the A26 delivers the Galaxy experience without the Galaxy price tag. Bark phone. Coming in at number 5 is something completely different, the Bark phone. Now, this isn't for everyone, but if you're a parent trying to navigate the digital minefield of giving your kid their first smartphone, this phone is a game changer. The hardware is respectable, 6.7-inch display, 128GB storage, enough power for school apps and age-appropriate games. But the real magic happens in the software. Built-in parental controls that actually work? Revolutionary. You can approve every app download, monitor text messages, track location in real time, and even get alerts for potential cyberbullying or inappropriate content. And here's the genius part, it's tamper-proof. Your tech-savvy teenager isn't hacking their way around these restrictions. Yes, it requires a monthly plan starting at $29, but think about it. You're getting a smartphone and a comprehensive digital parenting platform. For parents who want to give their kids independence while keeping them safe online, the Bark phone offers peace of mind you can't put a price on. Nothing. Phone 3A number 4 is where things get interesting. The Nothing Phone 3A. This phone proves that budget doesn't mean boring, and honestly, it's the most unique looking phone on this entire list. That transparent back isn't just a gimmick, you can actually see the internal components and it looks absolutely stunning. But the real party trick is the glyph interface. Those LED strips on the back light up for notifications, calls, and charging status. It sounds weird until you experience it, then you'll wonder why every phone doesn't do this. The 6.77-inch OLED display is gorgeous. 120Hz refresh rate, HDR10 Plus support, and brightness that rivals phones costing twice as much. The Snapdragon 7S Gen 3 processor keeps everything running smoothly, and nothing's clean. Android skin feels refreshingly minimalist. Camera performance punches above its weight class too. That 50-megapixel main sensor with optical image stabilization captures sharp photos, and the 2x telephoto zoom actually works. Night mode is surprisingly capable for a budget phone. At under $500, the Nothing Phone 3A doesn't just compete on specs. It wins on personality. If you want a phone that starts conversations and turns heads, this is your choice. Motorola Moto G 2025. Taking bronze at number 3 is the Motorola Moto G 2025, and folks, this phone is the definition of over-delivering on value. Motorola has been killing it in the budget space, and this latest Moto G proves why. That 6.7-inch display with 120Hz refresh rate makes everything feel premium, and those stereo speakers with bass boost? Your TikTok videos have never sounded this good on a budget phone. The MediaTek Dimensity 6300 processor might not be the flashiest name, but paired with RAM boost technology, it handles multitasking like a champ. The 50MP camera using quad-pixel technology is a standout feature. Low-light photos actually look decent, which is rare in this price range. And that 5000 mAh battery? All-day life with turbocharging, that gets you back up and running in minutes. Here's what I love. Expandable storage up to 1 TB. In an age where most phones have sealed everything, Motorola still lets you add a micro SD card. Plus, that vegan leather back feels surprisingly premium in hand. For anyone who wants maximum features for minimum cash, the Moto G 2025 delivers incredible value without major compromises. iPhone 16e. Our silver medalist is the iPhone 16e, and this phone represents Apple's sweet spot between performance and price. Powered by the A18 chip, this phone is fully ready for Apple Intelligence features and will stay fast for years to come. That 6.1-inch OLED display protected by ceramic shield is tough as nails, and with IP68 water resistance, it can handle whatever life throws at it. The 48MP camera system captures shots that rival much more expensive phones, especially in challenging lighting conditions. What sets the 16e apart is longevity. This phone will receive iOS updates for at least 5 years, meaning your investment stays current. Face ID works flawlessly, 5G connectivity is blazing fast, and the overall iOS experience is smooth as silk. For iPhone users who want cutting-edge performance without pro model prices, the 16e delivers flagship power in a more affordable package. It's proof that you don't need to spend $1,200 to get the best iPhone experience. Google Pixel 9a, and claiming the crown as our #1 budget smartphone of 2025 is the Google Pixel 9a. This phone doesn't just win on price, it wins on pure capability and intelligence. Running Android 15 with exclusive Google AI features, this phone is smarter than most flagships. Gemini integration, call assist, live translate. It's like having a digital assistant that actually works. But the real star is that camera system. Pixel cameras are legendary for a reason. The 9a captures those natural, true-to-life shots that make other phones look oversaturated. Add Me feature for group photos, Best Take for perfect group shots, and macro focus that makes tiny subjects look cinematic. This camera system is incredible for any price, let alone budget. The 6.3-inch OLED display with variable refresh rate is beautiful. 8GB of RAM handles everything smoothly, and Google's Tensor processor is optimized perfectly for AI features. Plus, 7 years of guaranteed updates? That's longer than most people keep their phones. Battery life is exceptional. Over 30 hours normal use, or up to 100 hours with extreme battery saver. For anyone who wants the smartest Android experience with the best camera in the budget category, the Pixel 9a is absolutely unbeatable. And there you have it, CircuitPoint family, the definitive ranking of 2025's best budget smartphones. From the nostalgic iPhone SE to the AI-powered Pixel 9a, there's a perfect phone for every budget and preference. The key takeaway? You don't need to spend flagship money to get a phone that works great. Whether you prioritize camera quality, long-term software support, unique design, or just want the most features for your dollar, these 7 phones prove that budget doesn't mean compromise anymore. Which phone caught your attention? Drop a comment below and let me know what your next smartphone purchase will be. And if this video helped you make a smarter buying decision, smash that subscribe button and hit the notification bell. We're always testing the latest tech so you don't have to guess. Check out the links in the description for current pricing on all these phones. And remember, the best phone is the one that fits your needs and your budget. Until next time, this is CircuitPoint, and we'll see you in the next one.